Hey, it's Paulicia Aguilar and John Aguilar III. We are excited about this Monday and just coming and talking to you really briefly. I know that it's been a long day, but sometimes when things are just, really crazy, I hear a lot of people talking about how Mondays can be. Sometimes it just feels good to listen to some music and to just unwind. What do you think?
I love this song that you picked right here. Just relaxing right now. Just jamming to some Bobby Caldwell.
Mhm.
Kind of setting the mood.
I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it sure feels good. Just relax on that just a minute. Ooh, this makes me want to get up and dance. All right, enough of that. So, anyways, wanted to come in here really quickly and talk to you about why intimacy is so important in your relationship. We've been hearing a lot of different things in terms of building healthy relationships and just with the political and the social climate, sometimes it's really difficult to really just stop with everything that's going on and really just pour back into yourself. And so I just think that this is the perfect time to really prepare for what's coming up at the end of this summer, which is the Relax and Restore Couples Retreat 2022. And so, John, I am so excited, and I just wanted to give those listeners and those that's tuning in. If you're listening right now, comment right down in the section below, and we'll shout you back out because we love our comments in terms of people listening and just tuning in. But wanted to give you three reasons why intimacy is so very important. And just hearing it from your perspective, what do you think when you hear the word intimacy?
Before I can even think about answering that question, is that song is popping in my head.
What song? They don't
The
know the
one
song.
the one we just listened to. What you
Oh,
want to do for love?
okay, okay.
Thinking about what is it that you won't do for love? What won't you do for your partner, for your spouse?
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of lyric is a driver for what you're looking for when you're thinking about what does it mean to want to be to express intimacy. You want to be intimate, with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
And first thing we have to point out is that intimacy is not just sex. That's not the only thing that
Uh,
revolves around intimacy. It's about feeling closer.
I, hey, I'm just I'm just clearing it up because a lot of times that's what people think about when they hear the word intimacy is physical. So the sexual aspect, which that is what it includes, but that's not what you're talking about. So
Exactly.
let me
That's
put my
that's not what
brain
I'm.
on pause.
Any guy out there who's
Okay.
listening, that if that is the end goal, that intimacy does not begin by you just coming home and just hopping into things. You have to build up to that point anyway. And so, in
Mhm.
order to do that, you have to connect with her mind. So, in connecting with her mind, you got to find out what the things that she likes. What does she love to hear? What does she love to see? What
Mm.
does she love to feel? So first of all, what does she love to hear? She wants to hear you. It's more than just the sweet nothings. You want to speak to her brain and who she is as a person. Who
Mhm.
is she in your life? You know, I look at my wife and she's more than just this beautiful face. She's a beautiful spirit. She's a beautiful heart. She has a heart for people. She has a
Yeah.
heart for God. And
Yeah.
those are the things that I see how she's smiling. See her smile. Those are the things that I speak to first, and I tell her that she's awesome. You're destined for greatness.
Mhm.
These are the things you have to speak truth. It's not just talking. You speak truth. Speak
Yeah.
truth to power,
Yeah.
and by doing that, you're speaking that to her. So it's first things about what she wants to hear. So you have to what you want to do for love is towards her mind.
Mm.
Okay, it's towards her ears. The second thing is what she wants to see. What does she want to see? Okay, she wants to see you, but
Mhm.
not just you. She wants to see that you are keeping your word. You say, I'm going to do XYZ. You make sure you go do an XYZ. When
Mhm.
you come home, she wants to see you helping out with the chores around the house. She wants to
Yes.
see you helping out with
Yes.
the children around the house.
Yes. Yes.
She
Yes.
wants to see you just showering her with love. So we have what we're hearing, what we're seeing, and also want to have what we're doing. When you come home, you don't want to just look at it and say, hey, and then go in there and then pop on Sports Center. You want to come in, you want to give her a hug.
Yeah.
You want to give her a kiss. You want to pull her close. You want her to feel your heartbeat next to hers. These are things that create the intimacy that you're looking for. And I really have a lot more tools in the tool bag, but
you
I
can't
can't
give those all.
I can't give it all.
No,
away.
you can't. You know what? But if you register today for the Relax and Restore Couples Retreat, these are some of the things that we'll be talking about with our men, because John has a special word for the men, and ladies, as you're listening to, I know that it's very important, just what John was saying, just to be heard and to be validated. And so we, as the emotional creatures that we are, we like to feel that our partner understands and hears our heartbeat, as he just said. And so oftentimes, whatever that might be, if you've had a long day at work, if you've had to deal with coworkers that have gotten on your nerves, whatever that is, coming home and being able to just talk and let that out with somebody who understands, not necessarily men to solve the problem, but to just hear where we're coming from, that right there, that for me creates a lot of intimacy in that bond. And so, oftentimes we get into this go, go, go mode, and that's on both sides with men and women. And so I asked the question, when's the last time you have really just had the opportunity to relax and really connect with your spouse in an intimate way? And again, we're not just talking about sexually, but really being able to talk and look into each other's eyes and really be able to just hear each other's heartbeat. And sometimes as you're rearing children, you're busy throughout the week, you might be on call. For those of you who are listening, sometimes doing all of that, it really does take time. We have to be intentional about continuously growing our relationship. And so these are some of the things that we'll be talking about, along with having some fun, along with just relaxing and letting some of your woes just for the weekend, just to let them go. Because sometimes, again, we can get so consumed in the thing, in taking care of our kids, in, making sure that those on our job, the things that we have to do on our jobs are taken care of, but not really tuning into us. And just like we do with our job, with our children, it takes intention in terms of your relationship. And so we're just excited about what God has placed in our heart to be able to pour into you. And we're looking forward to seeing you out there. Again, the dates are August the 18th through the 20th. We're going to kick it off on Thursday, August the 18th for you, and just having a meet and greet where we'll be able to relax and chill and have some fun. And then those other 2 days, you need to just come and be a part of that so that you can be around a community who understands, hey, I'm not the only one that's going through this. Everything is not always perfect. And I need to learn some other ways of how to just relax with my significant other. So again, if that's you, don't procrastinate today. Go ahead and invest in yourself and in your marriage. Hey, and if you are one of those who are listening, you say, hey, I'm not married yet. I'm scared to death of getting married, of that commitment. I totally understand. We've got something for you too, especially. Why don't you go ahead? The link is in the chat right now, the Relax and Restore Couples Retreat. Click on that link. It will take you to the ticket sale for you to be able to get your general admission ticket. If you would be so bold, we also have a VIP that we're going to specially cater to you. There's some wonderful things that we have in store for you with that. So again, go ahead and click in that link if you're listening today and this resonates with you. Tag one of your friends, somebody that you know, a couple that you know that really needs to be poured back into, that really needs the relaxation, that really needs to be restored. We're going to be in partnership with the San Luis Resort and Spa in Galveston. And so we are specifically excited about everything.
I have so much more I want to say, but I know you won't let me get these things
yeah,
out.
I'm taking over. Okay, he's telling me he wants.
No. I'm just talking about for the retreat. There's only so much that I can really share. And fellas, I know if you're out there and you're watching this, you said all this good stuff. What about the ladies? What about us? The reciprocity. We're gonna discuss that, but you have to click on the link.
Yeah,
you have to click on the link and come and get that information. And I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you the sustenance that you're seeking. I promise. I promise.
All right, man. Well, we are again excited. And again, if this resonates with you today, restore, relax, come on out with us, celebrate with us, because this has been a year to start. And it's just time, before we kick it back up for the fall, it's time for you just to, hey, spend that time with your significant other and also just time with yourself. Get that babysitter that you need for the children. If you have older children, they will be okay. Nothing's going to go amiss. This is your time just to relax. And I promise you that as you invest in yourself with intention in your relationship, you'll see that you'll be able to show up for those other things that are as equally as important. All right. We'll talk to you soon. See you on the, what is it? Relax and Restore Couples Retreat.
August 18th through the 20th.
Bye-bye.
Register.